Hello and welcome. Yeah, I've got it in swath dropping mode. I'm going to set this going and I'm going to go down and scan them. Obviously we should scan the field, but whatever we do isn't going to affect what's already done on this field, so we will scan it. But we're going to set this going and we're going to set the baler going almost instantly. I'd like to get the Sonarol weight pack is the one that has only just landed, and yeah, let's set this going. We don't want any of that, and we've got, yeah, fantastic. It's on swath dropping, so got the contract to start going down the bottom, and we don't want you. We don't need that. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know why there was only one tractor shown. So at least we've sorted that issue out straight away. So we're gonna let it do a couple of rounds. I don't think so. Yeah, No, I think we can set this straight. In fact, in some ways, it probably is better that we start it going straight away rather than not. Load, activate, and yeah. Now, the one thing is, yeah, if you send it to it, often goes in the weirdest thing and usually blocks the actual machinery. So we're going to wait until the crone started, and then we're going to follow as well, so that it's now that is a point. Which is faster? I think the crone is. I don't want anything of that. Let's go and smash in. Right, I'm going to see you down at the store. Yes, Sonarol. That's what we want to grab. We want to grab that, and we want to get the loader on and all sorts of things we do. Yeah, I think the last thing I was going to say last session was about keeping the bucket on to represent the storage, instead of what I would normally do is stick this on, which is a bucket as well, really. So that's what I was thinking of doing straight away. And yeah, it really represents the storage that you can have on. There are certain fertilizer spreaders where basically they can tow a trailer around with it, and that represents the fact that you're taking a trailer full of fertilizer and leaving it on the side of the field, but the game demands that you actually tow that around. So yeah, it is for that. So that's the point. Let's drop that. Let's put the tilt mechanism on. Right, I've always wanted to do this. It's going to give me a little bit more control. I just hope it's not going to make the thing a little bit ungainly, but I've always wanted to have a go of this. Yeah, feels fairly good to me. Right, Sonarol. Let's get that sorted quickly. We've got a contract to do, and we're going to use the big bad boy to do the job. We are going to make some of our own fertilizer, but for now we've got no other option but to buy the big bags for this particular contract. We are going to buy the pallets. Yeah, we are going to make our own quite quickly, but yeah, this is about hitting the road running straight away, and we've got that contract to do, so we're going to buy. I think we're going to need, I don't think 5 tons is going to cut it. I think you're going to need 2 lots, if I'm honest. And while we're here, a fantastic, by DS Power, fillable pallet, which this is what I was, one of the things I was going to say, and I thought, no, keep it brief, we can always add it on later. Yeah, this came from Knieskopheim, but DS Power, and yeah, those are also but DS Power, but the fillable metal box, I'm going to go for red for seeds, green for growing, and yeah, fillable metal box. We'll go green for that. What can it do? Fertilizer? Yes, it can. Yeah, I think I saw. Yes, it can. There it is. One of the last things. I think these are quite amazing. 5 ton limit. So we're going to stick some fertilizer in in one of them, and then the other one is going to go in the. Are we going to be able to carry all that lot? Oh, it's it's filling straight away. Right, so we need to fill the other. We're going to fill the bucket, and yeah, we're going to get that contract underway straight away. Right, fantastic. While that's busy, we're going to buy the Sonorol, which we said we were going to do, and then we got sidetracked, as I usually do. No, there's a million things buzzing through my brain. And yeah, I'm a terror, I must admit, for like zip, 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 and it's silly. Right, Sonorol, I don't know where it's going to be. Is it going to be the last thing loaded, so therefore at the end? Is that how it works? I would have thought it was by name. L, it is, isn't it? Yeah, the Sonorol pack. I like the self-made weight, and I feature that an awful lot because the fact is you can make it's a weight that goes up and down. You can like sort of have little bits in it and big bits in it, whereas these are obviously, they are what they are. They've got a trailer hitch as well. I thought we were going to go for the biggie straight away. A very reasonable price. Lower link balls, what does that mean? Okay, I don't know really what that would do, but yeah, we're going to buy that. Fantastic. Ooh. Okay, well, we'll drop that for 1 minute, I think. And we want the Sonorol. We want the pass-through weight first. In fact, yeah, for what we're going to do now, for the Banderanti, we're only going to be able to have the pass-through weight. You couldn't really put a weight on another kind of weight. So then, Sonorol. No, we can't do that. We've just said that. Listen. Oh dear, yes, this is true. Right, yeah, I'm looking forward to this, the Banderanti. I've never actually never used it, I don't think. I'm almost sure I haven't. Right, so then we also, yeah, I think we're gonna need to buy a little bit more, aren't we? Another, and let's not lose all sense of direction. We'll grab another one as well. Or do we feel from no? I'd like to take that entire thing down. So it is true. We'll grab another pallet and we'll fill the Banderanti and we'll leave it a little bit here because I would imagine we're going to be doing some more contracts at some point soon. Yeah, I mean we're trying to get our money up, literally, because obviously land is, I won't say expensive. I've put that on the description, but it's not really expensive. It is in line with what you'd expect, truthfully, for big fields. So yeah, it's not expensive, even though that's what I put. I didn't mean it in the way, but it is expensive in so much as, yeah, obviously they are big fields, so therefore they cost a lot. Now then, I'm thinking we're going to need to, yeah, are we going to be able to grab both of those in one? Or no, let's take the trailer down with us. We'll take the, yeah, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, we're gonna take the pallets. Yeah, we're gonna take the blue power down. I like the fact we've got lots of manufacturers. We're not stuck to John Deere. We're not stuck to Case. We've got like quite a lot of the big names. I like that. Shame about the Fen, it really is. But it was the only way I could do it realistically. I've wanted to feature this for a couple of Let's Plays. So we want to, yeah, we will take that with us as well. And we will actually, yeah, let's, wow, it's still heavy. But it's the only thing that's keeping that on the ground, even as heavy as this beast is that pass-through weight at the back. You can see it is kicking and screaming a little. It's not liking that. Right, Sonorol, we'll grab that as well, and we'll grab we could stick that front weight on, that's not going to make anything, but is it going to muck around with me grabbing? Yeah, it's a hefty weight, it really is. Quite amazing. I mean, I know there are bigger ones. Right, so then, are we going to stick these on now? And no, let's grab as much as we can. We'll stick it all on with this fantastic bit of kit. And we seem to be a little bit out as well. Let's zoom in a little bit. It's keep saying this, no good having 4K content if like you're always zoomed out at 9 million miles away. I've got to try and get in a little bit more. I've got to try and really work on this because I am a terror for it, I know. But my natural thing is to try to get as much viewpoint as possible which then means, do we stick the roller on as well? There's enough room. That's what I love about this fantastic trailer. And we have gone big, so... Oh, that's maybe a tad... Oh, no, it's also, I've not done it very well. If we do that at the side, I would imagine we should be alright. It's weight. One thing Giants have done very well is the physics are very realistic. Oh, it is heavy as well. Let's pull it forward then. Let's, yeah, get the weight in the right place. If we tilted ourselves forwards, we would just about get away with that with this beast of a tractor. Just about. As you can see, it's still teetering. Yeah, it is. Could have done really for this with grabbing this on a roll. Wow, that is what you call teetering. Oh, it is more than teetering. That's doing something weird. It is. Now, can I get that and lift it up if we face it? Because that's not going to stay on there very well at all like that. And I'm very lucky with this. It's the only downside to this is the fact that, yeah, I could well get the trailer as well. No, I'm lucky I've not quite got that. It's not liking that though. Oh. I might actually get away with that. Yeah, with right hand drive, it's mainly sticking out on the right hand side, so now we need to get those two. Let's be thorough, and then we'll stick the big back handle on, and the big blue can come down to the field with us, but then we can drop all this off at the farm when we're finished. Now then, let's just have a quick look at the fields at the top in case anything has happened. I would say that's bumped into a bale. Alright, let's go and have a look. Let's just quickly get this on, and then I'm going to go up top. I'm not quite in the right place. It looks like I am, but I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. This is going to be like Riverside used to be, where I'm going to be doing a lot of stop-starting just for realism, so that I don't... Yeah, I don't want to be map hopping really, so I'm trying to do cut-ins and cut-outs, which is what I'm going to try to do in this Let's Play, being as we've got like a split farm. Right, and field scanner. We could stick that on the front, but then it always does weird things to the... Yeah, I did it a couple of Nieskopheim. I did it where I got something on the front 3-point link stupidly, and then obviously I grabbed it with the what I'd got on the front, and it went through it and threw me around the map. Luckily not too drastically, but yeah, it was a curt reminder to stop being silly and do things like that. Yeah. Now then, a little bit more. Now then, let's stick that on. I've got to be very careful. It usually drops fairly good. Let's grab the big blue. And this can follow us. And let's see if we can cope with that 6 ton. That's the only trouble. It might obviously have a wheel loader thing, but it's not a wheel loader. It's quite a long front loader as well for it, which is obviously that equally doesn't help. The tilt mechanism should help a little bit, because I should be able to tilt it back more than I normally could, but we shall see. Ooh, now that is going to, yeah, if that's the weight of that at the back and that, I wonder if we put foot ballast in the actual tanks, whether that would... Oh, we've not quite got it filled. I thought we'd filled everything. Right, okay, anyway, yeah, this is going to be fun. I might need to probably get a smaller bucket at the front, really. This might be a little bit bad. Right, anyway, we promised... No, I'd like to set this going first, really, on field 22, and then we'll go to the top, and we shall, yeah, try and rescue the John Deere that is stranded. Right, so then, yeah, we may have to... This might not quite work with this wheel loader bucket. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. I frequently do, but it's a learning curve, yeah. We can probably quickly sell this and get something a little bit smaller than a 6-tonner, really. I think it was a little bit silly of me to think just because I can have wheel loader tools, let's just go for the biggest ones that you can. It's a little bit silly, really. Right, I'm going to do Causeway for this, but is that as much as we can? Does the tilt mechanism, can you tilt? No, no, that is it. It really is inbuilt. Right, fantastic. Let's grab the Thank you very much, young man, for your assistance. I am going to put my Star Wars names on as soon as I possibly can, but I was interested in getting a session going other than the rules of engagement that I recorded earlier. So yeah, I always like to do at least a session straight away. So then, let's get this. In fact, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this off camera so that, yeah, and then I'm going to pop up to the top. So I'm going to see you shortly. Yes, we are here. I'm going to have to get the bale pusher, not that it helps workers, that never makes a difference with the workers at all. Right, we're zoomed out a lot again. Yeah, also I want to be changing the bale size, although does the, yeah, I'm trying to think, does our semi-automatic, looks like the crone has finished, unlike us who are well back. Yeah, I've set the fertiliser spreader going, so that's all done. Yeah, we really do need the bale pusher, because what I would do is when we get stuck like this, normally I would grab the bale pusher and push them out, because we all know that yeah, these don't play nicely with bales, really don't. Let's shift the crone as well. Now then, I would say if that was first, we should then be going down here. I would say, let's just see if I'm correct. Fantastic, I am, for once. So might well get caught at some at the bottom as well. Yeah, there's a couple of bales there that look, so we do need to get a bale pusher at some point up the top here. We should do a run. Perhaps the lorry. We might get a second front loader. They are very reasonable. Right, let's just see if we can actually nudge it with the crone. We might be able to a little bit, but yeah, it's not very pretty. But I'm just trying to think, otherwise it's going to stop on this bale here straight away. I did about as much good as I don't know what. But yeah, be careful, you're going to be climbing it in a minute, and then you'll drag it along or get stuck like that. Right, we might have to do some trickery. I'll try and wait. Actually, that is a point. If we lower those, can we push with that without switching it on? Not bad. Not a bad idea. I saw something out the corner of my eye then. I had the traffic on that bottom road. Yeah, not quite as good as a bale pusher, but it does do the job. Right, fantastic. Anything at the top end of the field? Or we're going to get stopped. There's a little tiny bit of wrongness on the field, something that the Coursplay's not quite worked out right, which is very unlike Courseplay. Or it got caught on a bale. There's a possibility of that as well. No, I think we'll miss that one. But we'll just knock it a little if we can. Yeah, fantastic. I think we can leave that alone now. We'll go and investigate the... yeah, obviously I will be doing hay as well. I'd like to make our own TMR, so that's another reason why I don't really want animals straight away. I'd like to build ourselves up a bit of a backlog of stuff, really. We might even cut around the edges of our fields. That is a point. How much of field 12 do we actually own? I mean, is it... Oh, my life. Oh, wow. Well, that says it all. That is quite amazing. So we could make this field an awful lot bigger. I think we will. I don't see the point in not doing it. I think we'll expand the field. Oh, we might need to chop some trees. It looks like we also have some trees. I would say that's the edge of the map. But yeah, there's some trees to chop, so we will be doing that. We'll probably do a little bit of forestry then to expand our trees. Expand our trees. To expand our fields, because it seems to go quite a way. Yeah, it really does. Is that the sound of running water? Yeah, I think, to be honest, we will make our field as big as we can. We can't afford not to. That is massive. It really is. So we shall be expanding our field. We own 18. Let's have a look. This is... Is there anything I can pop to see what 18? Ah. So this is... Oh, wow. We have almost got 2 farms. This is quite amazing. Very amazing, in fact. So yeah, we have a farmyard up this end of the thing, and lots of... Do we own these? No, I would imagine we've got to buy them. Well, I think it's usually through the door, so... Oh, manage, not buy. Manage. We have greenhouses, so we shall be doing something about that. Oh, it looks like we've also got... Like the Omatana. Like a, Wow. We certainly do seem to have quite a lot of stuff. The grain mill. We own the grain mill as well. Bakery. Wow, fantastic. It looks like we have... and the spinnery too. Well, I don't think money is going to be an absolute problem. Do you, really? So, yeah, it looks like... yeah, I hope it's not going to ruin things a little bit. That's the one thing I am going to say. Because you can, I think, if it's too generous, which was the map that Rogue River Valley ended before it almost started, because it was so generous that we literally we made millions like within the 3rd episode, which was a bit of a... did I just see one? No, it's not. It's that there. No, it did. I'm hoping it doesn't. This doesn't do the same. That we're so generous that we're earning millions by episode 3. Although there's going to be work involved, so I'm hopefully not. There's a lot of animals that's going to also throw sort of things out. So yeah, it's hopefully that it's not going to. I really hope it's not. So do we own this? This is the horse place, I think, isn't it? Yes, it says, that's what it says, Horse Barn Lodge. Fantastic. Right, so we have greenhouses. We shall be grabbing some water, and we'll leave perhaps a farm up here. Let's have a look. Also, is there any ground? It looked to me like there was ground. Yeah, I'm glad we looked at this, really. Yeah, there is. This away here. Again, tree. Oh, horrible trees. We may well get the tree devourer on this bit of land. Yeah, I think we will. And we will be selling that in winter. I think that is going to be an episode in itself. And we want to make the most use of our farmland almost immediately. So we shall be doing that quite quickly. But I am going to devour them. There's no way I'm playing with gnarly trees. Absolutely not. How is our fertilizer contract doing? I would imagine Franz is actually running out of fertilizer soon. Oh, it's only finished the first headland in all that time. Wow. How is our baler doing? Philip is doing very well. Yeah, I will be changing the names of these. So then, let's just check, make sure I've not missed anything else. Yeah, so we own the horse place too. We've got, oh, that's true, there is more land down there. There's quite a lot of grassland down at the bottom that we may well make a courseplay field out of. Let's have a quick look. I don't do this normally, but I'm going to map hop for now. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it properly. Good habits. I'm going to see you down at the farm. Okay, I'm not sure there's as much grass. Well, there's a strip. We shall see. We could rip this up and make a traditional grass field. There are again using perhaps the tree devour, or maybe no. I think we're going to have to get the tree devourer to do that. Is that a rock on the ground? It looks like it. We may have to. You know, is this one of the new rock breaker rocks? That looks like a traditional rock, so we shall see if we can, yeah, get rid of that. Tree devour these ones down here with those ones at the top quickly as well. If we're going to make this into a field, tear this up with a plough, or do we use the cultivator? It goes all the way, I believe. Yeah, it does. All the way down to about just in front of the sign. So we'll tree devour. I think we're going to do that quickly. If we're going to do that, are we going to buy it or lease it? We're going to lease it because it's not going to be a major thing on the Let's Play. But yes, we shall make the most of this. And this is not. Is this our road? Do we change the road up a little to make it? No. We're not going to go to those lengths. So we're just going to make a nice strip of grass down here again for. Have we got a clamp? I think there was a clamp at the. I think we'll use the clamp that is at the our BGA. Well, certainly, as I said, I was going to say DS Power. Rastaman has been very exceptionally generous with everything. This is amazing. So it is for us to own so much. We were obviously, yeah. Daddy was very rich, and Mummy, what should we say? Oh wow! Yeah, we should be getting some chickens. Probably the quickest of all. Then we've got greenhouses to get cracking with. We are going to need to buy at least one water tanker. We need repair points and all that type of stuff putting down. If we haven't got them, we haven't really invested. No, I didn't see anything. No, I think we will. What is that? That is pigsty large. Oh, so it looks like. Well, we don't have to go into everything, but it's a big one. It's 270. I believe the cows is 100, so it's not massive. Yeah, but it's a good start. I know, and I'm not being critical either. It's fantastic that we've got anything. We've been given an awful lot. It is amazing. I just hope it's not going to unbalance things. That's the only thing I am going to say. Beautiful map though. There's an awful lot of work gone into this. Not familiar with Rastaman's work, although the name rings a bell. I'm sure Rastaman does some mods. I'm sure I might be right. But yeah, we shall investigate. Right. So then, 112,000 now because of those little. Additions. So yeah, we should be getting animals as soon as we possibly can, but we do need to prepare for the cows. That's why I want to rip these fields up. Now, have we got a plough, or are we going to use the field cultivator mod? I think so. It's not unbelievable, is it? Really, it's just, yeah, use the giant cultivator. Why would you not? In real life you would rip a field to shreds like that, although a plough can also do the same. But yeah, I don't think shallow cultivators. Wow, so they shouldn't throw stones up terribly then either, so that's a massive advantage. Also, precision farming isn't very happy with ploughs, and the game does allow it. I said this was no holes barred, so yeah, we're going to do no holes barred. Right, how are we doing on the field? I shall meet you over. We're going to go and have a look on the contracts. It's 50% done, so let's go and see how that's doing. And also, let's have a look on the map how our baler is doing at the top. Our baler has finished. Excellent, and I think it has as well. If we click on that, it should say the end mark. Yeah, it is. So the baler did manage that. Pushing the bales, that did its job very well. In fact, actually, how far away are we? No, this is a big map. Oh no, it's to the right. Yeah, but these are big fields. True. Right, I shall see you over on the fertilisation field. On the field we are fertilising is a better way to put it. Right, shortly. This is a bit of a weirdness. Yeah, this is not working right. I did wonder why it was only picking up the spreads right, but if you mind, you know, not necessarily. Yeah, let's... Yeah, and why are we zoomed out so much? So that did work well though, but it looks very much like no, it's an odd row. Yeah, Coursplay's done an odd row to try to I'm trying to think about yeah, stick the Banderanti first, and then we'll grab refill the bucket from the pallet. I know I'm not sure does that one. I've never tried these like that. Oh no, I did on Nieskopheim. I can't remember if it fills with a bucket though. I can't remember. I've not done it. Yeah, I don't think there is anything wrong with the thing at all. You should see if you can refill from the pallet. Yeah, I think these are fantastic by DS Power from Nieskopheim. Obviously, they were on the map, and you get it. It stays with your. Can we? No, you can't. No, you can't. Okay, well, it's we've got 4,311. I don't think we're gonna run out anytime soon. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a time lapse on this. I'm gonna do this myself. So I'm gonna say my words. I'm gonna see you guys and gals on the other side. I'm coming out of the time lapse a little bit early because this is an ideal opportunity. This is one of those jobs that really, yeah, we're going to talk about the farm. We're going to brainstorm. Yeah, we're going to obviously try to use our productions to their absolute zenith. So I'm going to have to think about strategy on going forwards. We've got the grain mill. We've got, yeah, in fact, let's leave this. Let's have a quick look whilst we are on a straight line. Yeah, the oil mill, the spinnery, so we've got to go sheep, sugar mill, so we need to do sugar cane. We've got a sugar cane harvester. Yeah, the grain mill, wheat, barley, oats, and sorghum does all of those things. The biogas plants are grass, dairy, obviously cows, and the bakery we can also do with the products that we, did you say bakery? Yeah, we've got the bakery as well, bread and cakes. So yeah, we're going to try and pull in as much as we possibly can, without it getting awkward, because I always find if you try to do too much, it can go a bit awful. So yeah, I'm going to try to do my best to work with what we've got. Plants, yeah, let's just turn this corner and we shall have a look what was planted in the fields, which I don't think I did in the first session. It was or this, no, this is the first session really. Rules of engagement, I just think is rules of engagement. Let's have a quick look on the fields. And we do need to scan still as well. I think it was oats in both. It is oats in both, and they are both growing. Yes, so we've got oats in both fields. Oats are actually one of my favourite crops. It didn't used to be. It was one of those crops that I really wasn't that fussed with, but I always used to think, ooh. But now I've got to be honest. Oats are actually the very best thing to. Yeah, you get a bonus for sort of going from oats in the mills. Yeah, you do. It's the best product for actually giving a bit of a bonus. Let's just see if we, yeah, let's have a quick look in the production. I shall show you what I'm waffling on about. Yeah, in the mill, well, it is normally, yeah, 150, 33 extra, whereas that loses, and that just gains slightly. So oats, you get a bonus, is the only thing we're wondering a little. Is the only thing that you actually get a bonus with. Obviously you then lose, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You really do get the very best if you use oats in your mills. So there is a slight gain, not a loss. So then, of course, you lose in your making of the bread, but that's not the point. At least with oats, there is a bit of a. Oh, we're nearly there. I know. I will finish. I will go till I'm finished, though. I know it might say I'm completed, but I want to finish the field. I've always been funny about that. I wouldn't rob a farmer by taking his money or her money without doing the job properly. Little tiny strips. I'm not going to lose any sleep over. We did our best, and anybody isn't quite going to do it perfectly. So, yeah. So yes, plans. We are going to maximise on the use of all of our productions. Definitely 100%. I think equipment, I've got to be totally truthful. It's going to be mainly expansion. We're going to no holes barred on this. I'm going to also make our own fertiliser, and that's going to be part of it. And we're also going to put the Omatana down for making our, we're going to streamline it to make our processes as easy as possible without silliness. I don't want to bring any silly mods in that are really ridiculous, but I do want to be using, what we've got. I won't allow buying of inputs for selling. If I'm going to use I am going to use the. For self-sufficiency, I don't mind us buying stuff to make fertiliser for our own use. But if I'm selling fertiliser, then I want our own slurry, digestate and manure. So I will have to have cows before we do that. So that will be one of the first things I definitely do, because we are going to need, I want to sort of sell the fertiliser. It's a very good business. It will assist our other businesses, obviously the biogas plant, like equally. Again, I'm going to put the bales and the Omatana at the top, and because it's a production, our transport minions will transport to the BGA from that production. So we're going to make the most use of productions, the power of FS22, straight away, as good as we possibly can do. So all very close to finishing according to the contract. Very close. I think we might actually do this. I think we might actually have enough fertiliser to actually do this. I think it looks like one more run, and I think we are finished, which will be nice. That pass-through weight's certainly done a good job of equalising that massive bucket at the front. Did manage. It wasn't too awful. I might actually keep it. It didn't. It was teetering, but it just was on the a reasonable. It wasn't awful. So is there another one we could go for, like a 5-tonner? Let's have a quick look, because we have got the time to do that now. Let's have a look. Wheel W. I think no. Let's not be silly. Let's finish this and have a quick look and then we will end this session, I think it is. But yeah, we'll scan the fields. I did mean to do that this time. It's not really mattering. Obviously I wanted to get this fertilizer contract because this is a good little earner. Yeah, I mean, it's cost us 2 and a bit thousand for our fertilizer due to the Lort's Fantastic Farm production pack, the farm supply pack. I always get mixed up with that one. Right, let's cash in on that. Fantastic price. Completed and space collect. Fantastic. Liming contracts. We will pass on those for now. Wow, 156,034. Brilliant. Right, let's have a look. See if we... Yeah, while we're this close to the store, I'm thinking we might... Now then, can we... Yeah, if we drop the Virtuose, we have got 1,349. I think that will just about go in there. And we will sell our... Look at the damage on that already, just after one use. And that's with the paint settings turned down. Seriously? Honestly, that's ridiculous. Right, okay, we may have to lose a little bit to actually achieve our goal, but hey ho, it's for 49 litres. I'm not going to lose any sleep about that, whereas I would have lost a little bit of sleep over losing the what was in there. Right, so then let's go across and see if we don't get penalised for having a bucket that's scratched as badly as this. And we will swap this out, I think, just so as it's a little... We can get away with it, I know, but I don't really want to be... I'd like to be as realistic as possible. Now then, a little bit further. Clever Motors is what we're looking for, and we will indicate, even though it's a little bit obscured. Oh, it's not actually. I like the bar on this. That's quite amazing. Right. Yeah, that is true. Let's go and see if we are going to switch our indicator off. Two 148. I think it's 25. Fantastic. Yeah, I just would like to get this about right for it. So I think a 5-tonner it can manage, I would say, quite nicely. Although that was a lightweight one, so that was a bit special. So we may... Let's have a look at the weight of things. That's 3.5, but that's a high dump. Yeah, I don't really want to be paying that much, even though I know we have got a little bit more. That's again the same, 4 tons. Yeah, universal bucket, that's the Volvo though, isn't it? So I'm not sure. I never know with these, because some of them will only fit on the one that it was made for, and some of them actually will fit on, yeah, anything. So do we lease it and see? 5-tonner, 10-tonner. Wow. Now that only will fit the 980k. Now that, how much for the 4240? I would say that's not far off. Wow, that's dearer than what we just paid. It is, but it was still a good price. We may have to do that. So yeah, it's a shame that we can't. That's not adjustable. How heavy is that UFO one that we had? Just out of interest. That's the Liebherr. That I think only does work with the Liebherr as well. I'm sure it does. Is 502 kilograms and small lightweight. That's 1,000. 6 to 6.5. That's 2 tons. So that really was like That is 1.2 tons, 6 to 9 again. So it's either a 4 or a 6. We could try one of the I don't think that is. We can try it if we lease it. But that's not as big. Yeah, there are some others slightly bigger than that. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'd like it to be the full, even if it was the Breslin Lard, even if it was a little bit more than I was, yeah, going on about. That's 2 to 4 meters, cubic meters. To 2.7 or 1.5 to a leveler specially built for salt, and it's a 4 cubic meter. So it how does it said it was adjustable though. I'd like to activate it because I'm rubbish at that. So you know something, we actually will. Fantastic. No, yeah. Should you have bought it? Well, that is a wheel loader. It is as simple as that. So we should be fine. And then we'll go back to. No, I will leave it here. I'm going to leave everything exactly what it is. Just make sure that we can pick this up if it's a mistake. And that looked good to me. Yeah. Oh, and that one can tilt backwards further with the tilt mechanism. That's a right nice tilt backwards. So we should be able to cope with that if we could cope with the other one. We've lost a bit, we're damaged already. But that is where we're going to leave things, yeah. So we will scan our fields next session. In fact, yeah, let's just roll that over to the other one on the edge of that field. And we just so as I'm a bit closer, we'll get them on follow me next time and we'll go and scan the fields. We will use the blue power as well, I think we can use that. And we need to indicate... Yeah, well, I'm very pleased with this tractor, as I knew I would be, because everyone was saying it was a bit of a game changer, and it is a beast. I mean, this can pretty much do just about anything. Right, let's... Oh, go on, let's get it to the farm. Let's leave it. We're not very far away, are we? And then next time we shall scan the fields and... get a bit of work done. I think we're going to have to get our fertilising done of our fields, and we've got 5 odd tons. I can't remember how. Yeah, it might be because it's strapped, I'm not sure. Okay, whoa. I really don't know why that was that bad. Mind you, I was zipping around the corner at quite a speed, wasn't I? Right, let's grab you before you crash into the... Oh no, you've stopped, you've behaved. Thank you very much, young man. Andy. Right, let's see, can we... Now that we've taken the straps off, just interested to see if you can fill this like that. No. I'm sure there's a... Let's just try and grab that. Yeah, it's intrigued me, that, as I... Let's just grab that. Oh, we can't remember. No, that's the one disadvantage to having the big back handler. Although you might be able to do that. But you have to be still very high. That's the most I can tilt it. Can't. No, that's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna. Oh, it has. Oh. Surely that's supposed to. Let's put that back on there. Let's just try that. Surely that's supposed to fill from the pallet, a storage pallet. Or do we put it in somewhere like a silo and then it's... Oh. No, it's definitely not. That's odd because obviously the refillable pallets that I'm used to, you can just literally go up to them and like they will refill. So, is there something more I'm missing? Nope, there is not. Nope, we shall. Yeah, obviously we'll tip that into the silo. I know if you put them on the silo, the stuff goes out. So I think it is as simple as that. It is a way of moving stuff. So it's not quite as useful as I thought it would be. In so much as I thought I could drop some at the edge of the field and I could pick it up. So that unfortunately isn't going to work. But yeah, they will still be useful. I do think they're fantastic. But for this session, yes, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. We have our work cut out for us. I do love that ship in the background. I have noticed it. Yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, we shall be making the very, very most of all of our productions because Rastaman has been exceptionally generous. So yeah, we're going to we'll get this field roll. Yeah, we've got almost everything. We've got a couple of repair points to put in at each end of the farm. We need a water. Well, we have got a tanker, thinking about it. I mean, the lorry, we can literally send that from one end of the thing. But I think I will get another one. It is true. And I'm going to switch that blinker off because it is annoying me straight away. So, yeah, let's switch you off. Yes, we will. I think we will get a water tanker for the top of the map for doing our greenhouses. And maybe something like a little farm mall or something like that. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Yeah, one last thing before we go. Sure, I put in the small tractors, something I'd like to sort of show. Well, there's two things. There's a small Mahindra that's very reasonable that I'd like to show, or there is another tractor that I put in that was literally dropped yesterday. That is a case. Well, I think it was international, was before it became case. Yeah, these ones here, the 46 series. Yeah, and it's got a front hydraulics. Yeah. Oh, can you have? Oh, I'd like to go cabless. Yeah, I would. And it is. And I'm sure we can go. Yeah, I think it's 150 is the most we can go up to. I think we will. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm just trying to look for the. No, that I like that, the silver thing. I think that is what we will. Can we afford it? I'd just like to feature it. I think we can. But do we need to? I suppose maybe not. Let's have a look. Is there a more reasonable one? Mahindra's the same price for 110 horsepower. I'm just thinking of a little tiny workhorse that's really very reasonable, that doesn't need to be terribly powerful, it's more of a yard tractor for the top. And there really is only the farm wall that falls into that category, really, of being so. I mean, these John Deeres are not bad either, but they're nearly as much as those. Do we use something like... No, they're very slow, really, really slow, as you would expect for that type of thing. The Deutz, the 12,001? 26 miles an hour. It's just they always use the farm more. That's what I'm thinking. Wow. I think we could manage with 52 horsepower. I should think about that one. I shall. But as for right now, I'm going to say, yeah, comments. I really would love to hear from you all about where you think we should go. Any advice that you think that and as well as the Let's Play expands also. Yeah, by all means, please. If I've missed something and you like to show something or whatever, just please leave me a comment and I will try my best to do whatever we can. But for now, I'm going to say. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.